Today on EA Sports. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here come the Steelers for the first time in this game with their free agent signing at quarterback, the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Trubisky going to look to throw right away.
Steps away to his left.
On him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And now it's Trubisky.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 6 catches, 72 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
One of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
We get our first look at this New York Jets offense, really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, 2nd overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he...
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First carry for the Iowa State man.
Right now, who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Wilson's throw going to be caught by Day.
Only 9 games. When healthy, though, he had begun to show the promise that made him a top 5 pick by the Titans. Approached the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And he's got the first.
The new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage.
To throw is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They go play action now. Wilson. He
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they're moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. Throwing is Wilson. And he slips up past the...
We'll call this play significant.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And this will be stopped at play action. Now Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Wilson.
Hall on a give up the middle.
He'll be dropped at the...
Hall again on second down.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Touchdown! Breece Hall, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Buried.
Now Trubisky. He gets it left side to Johnson. So
a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good hit.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And they take off. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Trubisky's throw here pulled in by...
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Trubisky.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket. No reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
A week ago, there's another one right there.
And that one will...
Able to knock that one away.
And this one is... They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
And he is out of bounds.
Every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well. Just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. We're in the final stages of this first half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this.
Off, ready to go.
And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
In that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some clear in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And seeing nowhere and 8. Now it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Good coverage on that play by Terrell Edmonds.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they get him down, but... Harris running straight ahead.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
They go play action. Trubisky
locates Claypool on the crossing route.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Quan Alexander able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Trubisky.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
It's brought in by Harris. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On the draw, it's Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got him the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up.
Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's Hall again.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They'll give to Hall.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
71 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Open man is Uzama. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. To throw again is Wilson. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was finished off by the rookie Breece Hall.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. He's got it to Hilton. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing now is Trubisky. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Here's Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the end here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Wilson. That's caught by his tight end Uzama. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling. Wilson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Wilson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here's Wilson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
But how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. they can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Zerline good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's Trubisky and the Steelers. Down 28-21, 26 seconds to go. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Pass complete to Harris. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now it's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And they take a knee. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Jets, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.